everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this DIY, I'll be decorating another Dollar Tree jewelry box. This time around I picked this box and it was $5 in the Dollar Tree Plus section. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of damage here and I'm going to repair that later. Here's the SKU. I'm decorating another jewelry box because it's a request DIY. And this time around they want to see it in blue and silver. So I'm going to go ahead and paint my entire box silver with some silver spray paint. And I'm also going to paint my gold hardware silver as well. I'm going to do that, come back and move on with the next step. Okay guys, I'm back. And here's what my box looked like, spray painted silver. I even spray painted the inside. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is take some more of my bling adhesive sheets. I have silver and I have blue. I want to fill these lines with one row of the silver bling. And I went ahead and cut some off camera. All you do is take your scissors and just cut between the rows like that. To apply the bling to my box, I simply remove the backing and then put it in place. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do this side. I'm going to do the front and this side as well, and then come back. So off camera, I took the blue bling and went ahead and cut some strips to add to this part. I cut the strips here. These are all different sizes. So I had to line it up and see where I needed to cut it. Start with the top piece. I'll come back in later and fill in these small parts, but this is how it looks so far. Okay, I'm done adding bling to the first and the second row. I'll do the third row off camera and then come back. Okay guys, I'm back. And here's what it looks like all the way around. I also went ahead and put some blue right in the top. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my silver adhesive bling and put it right on top. And I won't show you the whole thing, I'll just glue it on. But I've already measured off camera. Okay, here's what I have so far. Isn't this bling beautiful? So pretty. Okay, so now we still need to address the back. Off camera, I went ahead and cut the blue strip, and I'm just going to lay it right on the back. Now for the bands here. I have this blue bling that I picked up from Amazon. So what I went ahead and did was cut some off camera, and I'm going to cut it right down the middle. And what I want to do is just glue it from here to here. And don't worry, I'll cut the bling so that the box will still open. And now I see why I have to cut it. Take my glue gun and glue this down. See, now that opens. Now I'll do the other side off camera. have some silver bling, just like the blue. And I've already cut a strip. So now I'm just going to cut it in half. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here and glue down the piece. Let's see where I need to cut it. Now I'll glue more bling around the rest of the box. I removed part of the latch so that I can attach something more decorative to it. What I want to do at the top is add some chandelier pendants. But I'm going to arrange them in the flowers, so therefore I need to remove the garland. Just like the one pictured here in one of my previous DIYs. And I've already done that to 4 more pieces. So I'm just going to arrange these in the shape of a flower. This one being here. So I'm going to take some of my glue, put it right on the tip. And I'm going to hold that down. Now I'll do it to the next one. Now I'll put one here. And the last one right here. Okay, just like that. Isn't that pretty? So now I'm going to take one of the Dollar Tree diamonds and glue it right in the center. Now here I have some pieces from TotallyDazzle.com. This is a napkin ring holder. I can easily take that off and put it there, but it's too small for my liking. Here's a brooch, and I've already removed the pin from the back. So what I'm going to do is just glue that right on there to give it a more finished look. Because I want this to be permanent, because this brooch has some weight to it, I'm going to go in with some Gorilla Glue and hot glue. And then I'm just going to reinforce it with some more hot glue. So now it's time to glue the feet on. I have some crystal knobs that I'll use for the feet. And again, I'm going to use some of my Gorilla Glue along with hot glue. Alright guys, so I'm going to let this dry overnight. Come back and let you see what it looks like on display. In this DIY, I'll be creating a beautiful candle holder using items from Dollar Tree and Goodwill. First, I have the 7-inch cylinder vase from Dollar Tree. I've already removed the tags, sorry. They have these all the time. They have them in 7-inch and 9-inch. Here I have a small candle holder that I picked up from Goodwill, and it was, I think, 59 cents. I've already removed the tag, but originally it was from Pier 1. And finally, I have a small milkshake glass from Goodwill, and it was 99 cents. I removed the sticker from the glass. Then I removed the sticker from the candle holder, cleaned both pieces really well, and then glued both pieces together with Gorilla Glue. I simply put some Gorilla Glue right around the edge here, right around the circle, and set it right in the middle. And here's the one that I glued ahead of time. Okay, so we have that. For this particular piece, I'm going to use some of this bling. I'm going to use this blue bling and this silver that matches the blue bling. And I also have some crushed glass from Michael's. You can also find this at Amazon.com, and I'll link it below. I have my hot glue. I have some of the Dollar Tree FIXALL glue, and I'll be using some Mod Podge to attach the crushed glass to my cylinder vase. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to go ahead and measure and cut. Same thing for the blue piece. Now I think I'll take about 4 rows of this and cut it. So what I want to do is glue this on top. So I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue. Put this in place. Now I'm going to take some of my FIXALL glue and add some to it. More hot glue. And just wrap it around. So now I'll put the adhesive bling right under here, but I'm going to start in the back. Now I'll apply this the same way I did the top piece and then come back. Okay guys, I'm back. And here's what we have so far. I decided to go ahead and add 2 rows at the bottom. And I also added this blue at the bottom of the base. So now let's get started with the crushed glass. I'm going to put some Mod Podge into this cup. I have this container. And I'm going to put my crushed glass into it. Alright, so I'm just going to slip my hand on the inside of the glass. Here's my Mod Podge. And I'm just going to brush it on. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put my first layer of crushed glass onto my vase. Just want to pat it down. Take it off, go on to the next section. So I'm going to allow this first layer to dry. Then I'll come back in with more Mod Podge and crushed glass to fill in the opening. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, my first layer is completely dry. And if you look closely, you'll see some holes there. Now I'm going to fill those in. Alright, this time around I'm going to take a smaller paintbrush, have my Mod Podge, and I'm just going to go to work, filling in those spaces. Okay, so now you just go in like you did before and fill it in. Just pour the crushed glass right on top and then pat it down. Okay, so now I'll allow this to dry. Once it dries, I'll come back and seal the crushed glass. Okay, now I want to add one more thing to the base. Here I have some blue acrylic diamonds. These are so pretty. I found these at Amazon.com, and I'll link them below. So what I want to do is just glue one right here. And this time around, I'm going to use some of the Gorilla Clear Grip glue. So what I want to do is just see exactly where I need to add the glue. And then put this in place. So what I'm going to do is come back and add some more of this bling right around here. Then I'll allow this to dry. I'll come back after this has dried, seal it, and then glue everything together. Here I have some water. And what I'm going to do is add a little bit of Mod Podge to it. 1/3 Mod Podge to 2/3 water. On my large paintbrush, and then block this onto the crushed glass. This is going to set the glass in place. And while the Mod Podge is drying, I'm going to go ahead and put some of my Gorilla Glue right on top. So now I'll let the Mod Podge dry on the crushed glass, and I'll also let the glue set up between the cylinder vase and this base that I created. Once that's done, I'll come back, put a candle in it, light it up, and let you guys see what it looks like. And as promised, here's my completed jewelry box. And as you can see, I did change the flower. I used 5 of the larger chandelier pendants for the base of the flower, and then glued 4 smaller chandelier pendants on top. And to finish it off, I glued one of my blue diamonds in the very center. And finally, here's the completed matching candle holder. These 2 pieces will look beautiful displayed together on your nightstand or your dresser. Oh, and don't forget that I do have a matching lipstick DIY and perfume bottle that will go beautiful with this set as well. Okay everyone, this completes my DIY. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.